That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing a Let's Play of Ocarina of Time. Now this game holds a very dear part to my past. I've played through this game so many times when I was growing up, and I even still have the Prima strategy guide that I used to read as entertainment, and used to be able to quote like every single page, but it's like completely ripped up now because it's been opened so many times. Anyways, let's start this off. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as a guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. So yeah, this game actually taught me how to read, or at least motivated me to learn how to read when I was a child. Hello, Offhand. Wake up. The great Deku tree wants to talk to you. Offhand, get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up. I'm Navi the fairy. The great Deku tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The great Deku tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Alright, so first things first, Gotta go try to see the Great Deku Tree. It's gonna be a lot of intro stuff at this first section of the game. Yahoo! Like the email service. Hi, Offhand. Wow, a fairy? Finally, a fairy came to you, Offhand. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Offhand. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Alright. So if we try to go see him right now, right away, there's this guy blocking our way named Mido. This is his house, actually. He wants us to have a sword and shield before we go. Otherwise he won't let us pass. So we gotta go find a sword and shield. For the shield we need 40 rupees. Gotta buy it from the store. For the sword rather, we can find that over here. There's like a hole that we can go through. Right here. And there's a boulder rolling around here, so let's just not get crushed by that. But right over here, we find our first big chest of the game, and inside is the Kokiri sword. It's apparently the hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but we're just gonna borrow it and never give it back. Grab that. Let's actually equip the sword while I remember to. And yeah, we can slice the signs in half if we decide to. Okay. Alright, and then now we just need to find 21 more rupees, and then we're good to go. So I know there's a few more blue rupees that we can get. There's one on that pillar that I just passed. So let's go up there. We'll grab it. Hopefully I don't fall, but looks like I didn't, so I'm good. And then no more in here. But if we go here, we get 5. I'm not gonna look your way because I already know how to use C targeting. And then if we go around here, there's another 5. So yeah, we're gonna buy the shield. And we'll equip it. Right now it's just telling us how to use the shield. No, I would not like to buy anything else. So let's equip that shield. And then if we go across here, so this is the asshole that's in our way. His name's Mido, like I said. And he's just blabbering on and on, like, oh, you need a sword and shield. Oh wait, you have one? Well, guess I can't stop you then, but you're still a wimp. He's really just butthurt that we get special treatment from Soraya and the Great Deku Tree. Alright. And here we find our first enemies. And they drop sticks. So nothing... Actually, I was gonna say they're not too important, but... Actually, these Deku sticks are pretty useful. Especially for the speedrunners. Like... People have figured out that the sticks actually do a lot more than you think. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Offhand, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless, full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily thou hast felt it. Offhand, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yes. We could say no, but then we'd just sit there until we said yes. Then enter, brave Offhand, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Offhand. And Offhand, when Navi speaks, use that to listen well to her words of wisdom, which I'll not be doing because a lot of the times it's not important to listen to her. Like right now. And the way that this guy talks, it's very, like, it redefines the meaning of Shakespeare in the park. It's like Shakespeare in the Kokiri Forest. Which honestly, I wouldn't really mind seeing. Like, that actually sounds like it could be pretty interesting. Shakespeare in the Kokiri Forest. Okay, I know how to climb this wall. You don't need to tell me. Cool. Yeah, she was just saying that if there's vines, you can climb them. So yeah, this is the first dungeon, the inside of the Great Deku Tree. About to get the map in here. And it's not a huge dungeon. You'll probably get it done pretty quickly. I don't see any issues coming up. Yeah, we'll see how long it actually takes. I want to say it'd probably only take like 10-15 minutes. So it's really just an introductory dungeon, kind of familiarize you with the concept of dungeons in this game. Not really challenge you too much. When you think of it in the context of how this game came out, like, really most Zelda games don't just throw you in a dungeon right away, but this was the first 3D Zelda game. So it would only really make sense for them to throw you into a glorified tutorial zone to make sure you understand how the game's gonna work for the rest of the game. Or at least roughly. So here we get the slingshot, which is the dungeon treasure, and we're gonna need it in a second, but there's some vines up here. Don't think there's really anything too important in this chest. Yeah. Didn't even need it, honestly. Okay, so you might be wondering, well, how do we get back? Because that platform fell down, right? Well, shoot this ladder, and it drops down. The Navi would give you the hint if you didn't really know what to do, but like I said, we're not really going to be listening to her too much. Kill that one, and then there's just... Oh, I didn't mean to target that one. I meant to target that one. Might as well pick up these rupees. Okay. So now we climb up to the top floor, and I think there's a room up here that gives us the compass, if I remember correctly. Should be this one. Yep. So yeah, there's a couple things in here. There's the compass over here, which technically we don't really need the compass to finish this dungeon out. It's just, you may as well get it. It's not too far out of your way. Oh, and then these are Deku nuts. So you can nut on people and make them get stunned. Because it actually does stun a lot of enemies. As you can see on the map though, there's a chest to our left. So we'll grab that. I don't think it's anything important. Yeah. Once again, a recovery heart, which we don't need. And this is a gold sculptula. If we get many of these, we can turn them in for a reward later on. We won't really be collecting too many of them, which, by the way, as a forewarning, this isn't really going to be a walkthrough by any means. Like, I'm not 100%ing this game, because there's a lot of things that I just would rather not collect. So yeah, we jump down, and then now we're in the basement level. So you can hear a couple of gold sculptulas here. So we're gonna kill this one, and then climb back up and grab it. And we'll kill the other one, and then move forward. I think it's 15 that we need in order to get the upgrade that we really will want more than anything. So pretty much after 15 are collected, I'm not going to worry too much about collecting any more. Like, if they're there, I'll collect them, but I'm not going to go out of my way and collect them. Because there's 100 of them, actually. Another recovery heart, and then... Okay, so over here, take this, and there's a little shallow area that we can walk over with the stick to over here. Oh, and I lost the stick. Okay. And then I think this is the one... Yeah, this is the one that teaches us the way to beat their brother. Or brothers, rather. And it's the... 23 is number 1. Which I think people have actually theorized is proof that Nintendo is satanic worshippers. I don't know, I think that's reading too far into it personally, but hey, you know what? I also wouldn't put it past something like that being real, the way that the world is. Some people do be crazy. Okay, so that switch lowers the water level. And it looks like it just missed the platform. We'll come back in a second though. Yeah, if we don't lower the water level, then this thing hits us. And then kill this thing, and I guess it hits me too. It was too close to it. And then, oh my god, more tutorial on how to push a block. Because apparently you gotta know how to do that. If you didn't before, now you do. I just wish that the tutorial text moved a bit quicker, is all. Alright. Then up here... Oh, this room's easy, not much to it. Pretty much just light the torches and move forward. Classic Zelda puzzle. Okay, and then here. This room, we do need to do something before we walk forward, and that's take these fucking egg sacs out of the way. If these land, they hatch into this really annoying enemy that we'd have to kill. And I mean, they're not hard to kill, but it's just like unnecessary if you can kill them like that. Yeah, we're actually coming pretty close to the end of this dungeon already. There's not much really left aside from getting to the boss room, which will be there in a few minutes, and then defeating the boss, which for an introductory dungeon, it shouldn't be too hard. Alright, so now that we have a shortcut up there, grab that torch, fire, and then roll on this. This drops us down further. Okay, and then remember that code? 23 is number 1. Hail the devil. So, down that guy, and this guy. And then the last one. How did you know our secret? And he's so annoyed that he's gonna tell us how to beat the boss as well. Okay. So then this is the boss room. So we walk forward. Cinematic camera angle as the door shuts behind us. Then we hear something. What is it though? We look up and we see an eye peering down at us. You know, if I was better at the game, could have one-cycled that, but it's okay. Oh my god, really? apparently we're gonna be fighting these assholes. I don't even remember the last time that I had to fight these guys, but I'll blame that on my usage of a PlayStation 4 controller rather than an actual N64 controller. This is what I meant to do. There we go. So yeah, really not a hard boss at all. Pick up the heart container. Gives us one more heart. And then we step through the portal. Well done, offhand. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? Yes. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorceress powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Then we got some lore. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Furor, the goddess of courage. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Furor, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Just a little bit of lore to the world. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Offhand, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me.